let's start off with those Golden State Warriors who Grizzlies smacked the other night and have been, as we mentioned, I think now it's the third biggest disparity in home versus road in NBA history for a season. Like, I mean, they're what? They're 28-7 at home, and they're 7-27 on the road, or something like that. Something like 7-26 on the road. Like it doesn't make sense. Like whether Steph's there, whether he's not, like they just play stupid basketball. They don't play any defense. They get 48 in the first quarter to a Grizzlies team who, granted, they know how to play without their guys in there, but still 48 to a Grizzlies team missing Ja Morant, missing Steven Adams, who obviously does so much for them with setting screens and passing the ball and moving it. Like it's unbelievable. No, Brandon Clark too, obviously. It's unbelievable how bad the Warriors are on the road. And I've watched them now a few games since Steph got back. And Jay, like, I don't think they're capable of turning around. Like, I know Wig is out. Like Trey mentioned that. It's a good point. Like Wig does help settle a lot for them on both ends of the floor, which what an amazing time we live in. That we like we like,
4 years ago, imagine saying that.
Oh my God. Yeah, imagine 4 years ago saying, you know what? If the Warriors get Wiggins back, they'll be fine. Like that would have been stunning. But I don't think they have it, and I don't think there's enough time to cultivate championship tendencies. Jay, like I'm selling. Like I think the Warriors are done. Like maybe they get to the second round of the playoffs, but I don't think the way they play on the road, you cannot be that bad on the road in the postseason.
Yeah, I I want to agree. I want to agree that they're just not going to figure it out. That this team has no chance. That like there's less than a month left in the regular season, and they still haven't come close to flipping the switch.
Right.
But
I don't think there's a switch to flip, honestly.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Steph goes out and they survive without him, right?
Mm-hmm.
At home, their defense has been awesome. Like very good.
Yeah.
And if Wiggins gets back, and at this point, Wiggins is an extreme variable because we don't know if he's going to get back, when he's going to get back. We don't know what type of shape he'll be in when he gets back because we're not sure what he's dealing with right now. It seems like some sort of family emergency. The Warriors keep saying life is bigger than basketball, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Like, is he going to come back and be in top shape? I would probably doubt it at this point, based on how much time he's missed and the severity of the situation he seems to be dealing with. So the only thing that makes me not totally discard them is they're the Warriors, and there's still Steph, and they still have Draymond, and these guys have been not just great players and champions, but great problem solvers in series throughout the years. And if they do get Wiggins back, which again, who knows at this point what he'll be like, but if they get him back, this is a team that, again, in a depleted Western Conference that doesn't have a team that's really done it before, that a team that's a favorite or front runner, they are going to have a chance. And I mean, especially look, if Wiggins can come back and they can get like let's say they play the Kings in round one, right? Like, let's say they get the 6th seed, play the Kings in round one. They get a couple weeks to kind of work on themselves, beat the Kings, and then play the Grizzlies in round two. Are you going to take the Grizzlies against them?
No, here's the thing though.
I just think there's a path
I don't
for them to do
I don't want to set Jay up for anything. Right now, if you told me the Kings and the Warriors are playing the first round, I don't know who I'd pick.
Wow.
Simply because the Warriors are that dumb on the road. Here's the thing. You mentioned Curry's back.
I just want to take a second right here.
It has nothing to do with the Kings.
And
it has everything to do with the Warriors.
Breathe this in. Just breathe it in. Oh, man. This is a beautiful moment.
Steph, since he came back from the injury, 33 points, five rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 50% from the field, 48% from three, 94% from the free throw line. They're 1-3. He's been killing, and they're 1-3 in that stretch. Steph can't just save them. I think they were coming back and saying like, "Oh, Steph will save us. Steph will save us." He hasn't. They beat the Bucks because there's no Giannis. Like, that's the reason they have a win during the stretch. They barely beat that team at home. Like, and granted, Bucks can play without Giannis. Like, I don't see it with this team. All season I've been like, if they'll get Steph back, he'll be fine. Mo, like I don't see it.
No, I'm with you. I can buy them winning a first round series. I can't
Sure.
buy them getting to the finals. I got to sell on that. Like you just and it's for me ultimately, it's just the road record is so bad. Like I don't know if we've ever had a team with this bad of a road record go even to the Western Conference Finals. Like I don't know what the research behind that is. Like it's at least be close to 500. They're nowhere near it.
If they were
It's-
500 on the road, they'd be competing with the Nuggets for the 1 seed.
Right. But like just or even be like 5 games below 500. We're damn near 20 games below 500, and they're going to be they're not going to have home court advantage in any of these series. And they're also not far from having to play in the play-in tournament, which is then adding another game or two possibly to their
win.
load. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. But also less than a year ago, they won game 4 in Boston after falling behind 2-1. They won game 6 in Boston to close out the NBA Finals.
And
it's
that
the
was a
same
better
crew.
road team last year, though.
They were good,
That's-
but they were good and
it's
didn't
the
play stupid
same-
basketball.
It's the same team with the same people with the same character. The one thing beyond the stats that has popped out, just the frustration some of these guys have shown about playing with each other, and the frustration with Jordan Poole seems to be very real. Like Draymond was so pissed when he didn't pass him the ball, and Draymond wasn't even really that open, but it was like,
Right.
and then Steph earlier this season got ejected because he was pissed at Jordan Poole.
That was still great.
Like I just think there's a lot of frustration on that team with it seems like from outside there's a lot of frustration with the way Poole has played this year.
But Jay, to go to just
and
to
it
go
seems
to,
like a fractured team in that sense. Like they're not all on the same page.
Jay, to go to your point, they were 22-19 last year on the road. They're 7-26 right now as of this recording. Like this isn't necessarily the same team playing.
Yeah,
with the, same
the only
attitude.
reason to
They
believe
had
in them
Gary
is definitely the past.
They had Gary Payton the
I'm
second
buying.
last year.
They have him this year too, by the way.
Is
I'm
he
buying.
going to play?
I'm buying. I'm buying the
We'll see.
Warriors. I don't bet against Steph Curry. I don't care. Not when it count. So
I do
gonna
bet
buy.
against Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga and whoever else they're trying to throw into that rotation. Dante DiVincenzo, like I'm betting against all those
Anthony
guys.
Lamb, if they're willing to pay his contract.
Right.
That's the thing. A season cannot be hinged on Anthony Lamb.